Right, guys, we are back for the second half, and the match has kicked off. And let's see what can Chelsea do in terms of responding to this City side. And right now, we're gonna bring back the timer, and so that you guys are aware, what time is it right now on in terms of the game. As you can see, it is Akanji right now with the ball, trying to push that ball forward, and let's see what will happen. And it's going to be really interesting to see what can Chelsea do from here in terms of responding. So we'll see to that. And right now, once again, Doku right now trying to go forward. Once again on the ball on the left hand side, and passing it back into Kovacic. And right now it is City with the ball, trying to go forward. Long ball comes in. Gusto trying to bring it back down. So let's see what will happen. Second half underway. Once again, ball comes into Guardiola. Guardiola right now on the ball, passing it back to the goalkeeper. Comes into Diaz. Diaz right now on the ball, taking this ball forward. And right now it is once again City with the ball. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva right now pushing the ball forward. Ball is back with Diaz. Diaz right now on the ball, trying to play it forward. It is Edison. Edison right now trying to push that ball back in towards Diaz. Diaz right now pushing it forward. Coming back into Edison. Kovacic. Right now Nkunku winning the ball back. Caicedo, Enzo, Caicedo, Lavia, Jackson into Palmer. Palmer once again on the ball. Plays that ball in. Chance! And City were really lucky over there. I think there was a miscalculation between Enzo Fernandez as well as Jackson. And right now City taking a quick throw in. De Bruyne spotting Guardiola, back to De Bruyne. Right now Guardiola trying to look for someone. Passes it on the very right hand side, gives it to Cucurella. Cucurella right now trying to win that ball back. It is Nkunku. Nkunku right now once again on the ball, giving it to Caicedo. And right now a foul has been given. 50 minutes into this, Chelsea nil, Manchester City 1. 50 minutes in already. And right now Chelsea are about to take this free kick, coming in towards Fofana. Fofana right now into Colville. Colville taking this ball forward, comes into Enzo Fernandez. Nkunku right now asking the players to come in towards him, comes in towards Cucurella. Cucurella right now giving it to Colville. Colville giving it to Fofana. Fofana right now playing that ball forward into Cole Palmer. Palmer right now passing that ball back and coming into Colville. Colville once again on the ball, putting it long all the way onto the right hand side, comes into Gusto. Ball comes into Doku. Doku right now running with the ball. And once again, Gusto winning the ball over there. Comes in towards Caicedo. Jackson and Edison spots it and make sure that he was there in terms of trying to stop that gameplay. And once again, you can clearly see that it's a case of what can happen. Once again, City trying to play that ball forward. Right now it is Doku. Doku running with the ball right now. Coming in towards De Bruyne. De Bruyne once again on the ball. Giving it to Guardiol. Guardiol once again pushing it back. De Bruyne once again on the ball. Giving it to Doku. Doku right now coming inside. Comes into De Bruyne. Playing into Bernardo Silva. Haaland. And what a save that is by Sanchez. That was really brilliant by City. You can clearly see what they were trying to do. And Haaland, that was a really, really good piece of play by City. I mean, you have to give credit to De Bruyne. And Haaland should have done better over there, I think. I think he should have done better. But anyway, right now it is Doku. Doku giving it to Guardiol. And once again, ball comes into Diaz. Diaz right now passing it back to once again, ball coming in forward, comes into Phil Foden. Phil Foden right now Bernardo Silva. Diaz. Akanji. Akanji right now giving it to Kovacic. Comes into Phil Foden. City right now keeping the possession. De Bruyne passing it to Kovacic. Diaz once again on the ball. Comes into Bernardo Silva. Akanji right now once again on the ball. Passing it forward. De Bruyne right now comes into Akanji. Giving it back to the goalkeeper. Going long once more. City in terms of possession have gained that possession up, and Chelsea are finding it a little bit difficult to keep hold of the ball. You can see high press coming in from the City players, and right now it is back to Sanchez. You can see that clearly Chelsea are playing with double pivot. Romeo Lavia and Caicedo are playing as a double pivot midfielders. Cucurella trying to put in a low cross in trying his best to find Enzo Fernandez. And now Kovacic to Haaland. Haaland was fouled over there and he wins a free kick. 54 minutes in. Pep Guardiola. And right now ball goes out. Right now it is Lavia passing it back to Sanchez. Sanchez to Cucurella. Cucurella right now playing that ball forward. I think Lavia is going to really have a good season with Chelsea in terms of the way he plays. He was really superb for Southampton, and last season he was injured, but anyway it was almost like as if he's a new purchase. And right now once again it is City with the ball. Doku right now with the ball, playing that ball into Guardiola, comes into Lewis. It is Kovacic, Akanji right now, Phil Foden, coming into Bernardo, comes into Phil Foden. Let's see what can he do. Goes for a pass, blocked by Chelsea. Right now it is with Bernardo Silva, comes into Akanji, Akanji into Phil Foden. Phil Foden lays it for Bernardo Silva, comes inside, goes for a cross, trying to look for Haaland, but once again blocked by Chelsea. And now the ball goes out for a throw-in. And now Chelsea are about to bring on Pedro Neto. They are about to make this change. So Pedro Neto is going to get his Chelsea debut. And that means Jackson will be coming off. Or will be Nkunku. I think it will be Nkunku. And Pedro Neto will be coming on. Pedro Neto will be coming on for Chelsea. Will get his debut today. And I'm sure that fans would want to see him how he plays today. And right now Pedro Neto was trying his best to get to that ball, but I think he hit Rico Lewis, who came in between the way. Right now cross comes in. Chelsea were really lucky over there. I mean, they tried their best but nothing happened. Chance for City once again, and that has been ruined. Right now Neto and Rico Lewis are having that contest on the left hand side of the pitch. Right now, cross comes in. Lavia Jackson. And what a chance missed by Chelsea over there. And Edison was pretty much alert. And Chelsea form bad, to be honest. I think Chelsea are playing better. I think in the first half they played good. Broxel, I think they played better in the first half. They're just keeping the possession, but when it comes to finishing, Chelsea are not good enough. That I have to say. But I think if they get a very good striker, then they can change that. Jackson is not that good enough. And for me, I think that Chelsea need to get a better striker. Jackson is not the answer for Chelsea. That's what I think. So, if you would ask me, I would say that Chelsea need to change their striker. If they can do so, then they will be able to score more goals. And Neto unable to get better of that chance. And right now, 62 minutes in, Chelsea 0, Manchester City 1. Right now, City once again trying to go forward. Let's see what can they do. Passing it in towards De Bruyne on the left hand side. De Bruyne right now coming inside over there. And once again coming into Doku. Doku once again passing it to Guardiola. Guardiola into Kovacic. Kovacic right now to Diaz. Diaz right now to Bernardo Silva. And it is Phil Foden once more playing that ball in. It is Lavia right now pushing that ball forward in towards Jackson, but once again it is City with the ball. Kovacic playing that ball into De Bruyne. Comes into Guardiola, gives it to Kovacic. Kovacic right now playing that ball in towards Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva once again on the ball. Let's see what can he do. Playing that ball into Guardiola. Guardiola once again on the ball. Kovacic comes into De Bruyne. Doku right now on the ball. Puts a cross in. Goes beyond everyone. Phil Foden trying to keep that ball in play. Comes into Bernardo Silva. Kovacic, Bernardo Silva keeping the ball. Comes into Diaz. Diaz giving it to Guardiola. Guardiola right now with the ball. Let's see what can he do. Passing it into Doku. Doku right now trying to take this ball forward. Comes into De Bruyne. De Bruyne with a cross in. Chest down by Haaland. And now he puts in a tackle. And the ref has given a free kick. Lewis on the rebound did score, did put the ball in the back of the net, but I think the foul on Colville over there was given already by the ref. Haaland basically went in for the ball, chesting it down, and Cucurella was trying to catch Haaland from behind, and Haaland did caught Colville over there. 65 minutes already in this game, and let's see what is going to happen. A yellow card is going to come out for Haaland. Haaland will get a yellow card. A substitution taking place. Jackson is going to come off, and the new man from the Barcelona is going to come on for Chelsea, and it's going to be Guy who will be coming on for Chelsea. So Chelsea bringing on the new recruit, and looks like Dewsbury Hall is going to come on as well. Lavia and Jackson are going to be brought off. So Chelsea changing the personnel. They need to find that equalizer, otherwise it's going to be pretty hard for them. Let's see if they will be able to do so. Right now ball comes in, and once again Cucurella jumping up trying to win that ball back. Right now it is Cole Palmer once again with the ball, pushing it forward. Comes into Cucurella. Cucurella right now giving it to Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez right now on the ball. Let's see what can he do. Trying to take this ball forward. Gives it into Cucurella. Cucurella into Enzo. Comes back to Cucurella. Cucurella right now with the ball. Let's see what can he do. Giving it to Silva right now into Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez into Cucurella. Putting it long in towards Gusto, but City are trying to defend. This is a very good Chelsea side. I mean, I've been really impressed by Chelsea, the way they are playing, even though many people would complain because due to the fact that it is not as effective as it should be. But I think it's the first game of the season, and with the new personnel, the way they are playing, we have to give credit to the way they are conducting themselves, and I think it's I've been impressed by the new manager, and I have to say that in terms of Enzo Maresca, what he has done, he has at least given a pattern the way Chelsea are playing right now. High press, it's pretty solid in midfield. It's pretty good at the back as well. Colwill and Fofana are really working quite good. I mean, after a long time, we have seen that Chelsea are pretty much comfortable at the back. For the last 3 seasons, we tend to saw that there were so many mismatch in the centre-back pairing. I remember having to see Thiago Silva alongside Badeshile. Then there was also a game where apparently we did see Disasi as well as Badeshile, which was not that convincing. And then we also do remember when Thiago Silva was playing by himself, and there were 2 players playing alongside him. One of them was Reece James playing right next to him, and Chalobah playing also on the left hand side. So 3 centre backs playing at the back, Thiago Silva, Chalobah as well as Reece James, which was not convincing enough. And I think that after a long time we can see that there's a pattern in this Chelsea game, although you could say that they were not that good in the final third of the pitch in terms of taking those shots, as well as they are expected that they should be able to get at least 10 to 15 shots in the game, at least to get 1 or 2 goals. But for so far, I've seen that they are trying to get better, and it won't be far that if they get a world-class striker, let's say if they get Osimhen, I don't think that with Osimhen they will be able to solve their problems. They need someone different from Osimhen, although they do need Osimhen. They also need someone like Lautaro Martinez. I mean, Lautaro Martinez would be a kind of player who would give something different, and if you would ask me, Lautaro Martinez would definitely suit this Chelsea side. He would definitely be quite clinical. He would be also very fluid in that box. He would come into those positions where you won't expect any classic Chelsea forward coming in, And I think if they get the likes of Lautaro Martinez, which will be very hard, of course he would cost 100 million plus. But if I would be the Chelsea sporting director, instead of Osimhen, I would go for Lautaro Martinez. But if there is no choice in terms of there's no availability for Lautaro Martinez to come to Chelsea, then Osimhen won't be that bad as well. But I think Osimhen is a little bit direct, and having Nkunku and Osimhen playing together, it would be I don't know if it would be a comfortable position, because I think that Nkunku needs space, and Osimhen is pretty much a kind of a player who would tend to come in those direct balls situations where there is some space where he could penetrate. And if you got the likes of Nkunku who would want to do the same, I think it will be pretty much congested. So I expect if Osimhen comes in, then Nkunku will have to apparently play in a position where Enzo Fernandez is playing. And that means Enzo Fernandez dropping in deep. But so far what we've seen with Enzo tactics is this, that he's playing with double pivot. So he doesn't like a sole CDM. So that means we will tend to see Romeo Lavia, we will tend to see the likes of Caicedo playing together. We might even see Dewsbury Hall. Imagine if Caicedo is injured or if Romeo Lavia is injured, then we might see two. Even right now, De Bruyne with a shot, it goes wide, and that was a very good opportunity for City. But right now, if we look at the pitch and if we look at the position where Dewsbury Hall is playing, it's pretty much next to Caicedo. So even Dewsbury Hall, he has come into this team right now. He is not playing beyond Caicedo. He is playing in the same line as Caicedo. So that means Enzo is going to stick with this double pivot midfield. And what it means is this, that Enzo Fernandez is more or less like a number 10. Not as a number 8, but number 10 now. A cross comes in, but put out by Fofana, and it'll be a corner kick. So 17 minutes remaining. Chelsea need to find that equalizer. I've been very impressed by Lewis of City. He's been really, really good. I mean, if Kyle Walker does leave City, won't be surprised. I think they've already got a good cover for that position. They got Lewis. He's been really sensational today. And right now, Enzo Fernandez is marking Haaland, and they are getting into this theatrics where the ref is having a word with both Chelsea and City players. So let's see what will happen. Right now, Haaland and Enzo once again in battle over here, and the ball goes out. Enzo and Haaland once again contesting over there. Haaland is not happy with Enzo Fernandez, and he is still saying something to Enzo Fernandez. And right now the ref is going to have a word with Enzo and Haaland, and let's see what's going to happen. 74 minutes in already, and right now you can see clearly that Chelsea are trying their best. And right now, Palmer, Gusto, and once again another chance goes begging. And there is a claim for a handball. There's a claim for handball. Now, is that going to be a penalty? The ref is waiting for the word coming from upstairs. No penalty. No penalty given. Dewsbury Hall playing that ball back into Caicedo. Right now coming into Enzo Fernandez. Cross comes in. It is City right now trying to win that ball back. Chelsea once again with the ball. Comes into Caicedo. Playing that ball, but it goes wide, and 12 minutes remaining. Chelsea need to find something, otherwise it's looking quite hard. And right now Cucurella is holding his thigh. Looks like he is in pain. Right now there is a stoppage in game. And we are seeing a change happening on the bench of Chelsea. We might see a player coming on. And right now throw in about to come in. Chelsea running out of time. Once again, City trying to push that ball forward. Right now, ball comes in. Comes into Bernardo Silva right there. Rico Lewis, Haaland running right now. Comes into Phil Foden, trying to find Haaland. Colville on the ball. Now Chelsea are having a go, and you can see Neto wasn't able to get to that ball, and that was a very good pass. Right now it is once again City who have got the ball, who have got the possession. Let's see what can they do. .84 minutes in. And City have scored a goal through Kovacic, ex-Chelsea guy, who has scored a goal against his old club, and Sanchez has been beaten, and City have got the breakthrough. They have scored a goal, guys, and there you go, City scoring the second goal in the MZJ. Chelsea all the way, boom, 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 they can't do nothing, just a hard luck. And it was a pretty lovely goal. Kovacic, I mean, what a goal that is. Wow, simply sensational. In the 85th minute, I mean, Sanchez did had his hand onto the ball, but Kovacic's shot was way too good. That means it is Chelsea nil, Manchester City 2. Todd Bowley is already leaving. And the ball goes out. It will be a throw-in. Fofana is feeling cramps, so there you go. Right now it is Palmer once again trying to push that ball forward. It is Gusto coming into Caicedo. Comes into Palmer. Palmer right now playing that ball in. Comes into Enzo. Goes into Neto right now. Gives into Caicedo. Palmer once again. Enzo Fernandez comes into Neto. Chance. Neto once again on the ball. De Bruyne giving it to Doku. Doku running with the ball. De Bruyne once more. Passing that ball back to Diaz. Diaz right now giving it to Bernardo Silva. Comes into Kanji. Kanji right now into Diaz. Comes into Guardiola. Back to the goalkeeper, Edison. Right now, brilliant pass into Doku. And Doku being chased by Caicedo wins a free kick. A yellow card comes out. Caicedo getting a yellow card. A minute remaining. It is Laporte giving it to De Bruyne. Comes into Doku. Brilliant piece of dribbling by Doku. Trying to find Haaland. That would have been a lovely goal. What a skill that was from Doku over there. Dewsbury Hall being challenged by Bernardo Silva. Now he'll get a free kick. 30 seconds remaining, guys. Right now, ball being played back to Enzo Fernandez. 5 minutes stoppage time given. 5 minutes stoppage time been given. 5 minutes stoppage time given. There you go. 5 minutes stoppage time has been given. Right now, ball being played forward. And another chance goes begging. Cole Palmer was the one trying his best. Pep Guardiola once again. Right now, Doku once again trying to play that ball forward. De Bruyne right now on the free kick. 2 minutes remaining. Doku once again trying his best to get away from Palmer, but the ball goes out. Right now, a minute remaining. Ten seconds remaining, and before this will be over. So let's see. It's all over. Full time it is, guys. It's all over, and we're gonna close down the timer. And right now, City getting the first win of the season, 2-0. Liverpool as well getting the first win. Arsenal as well. So these three teams who are the main contenders for the title getting a comfortable win and the first win of the season. So full time it is. So there you go, guys. Full time it is, and Erling Haaland getting the first goal. Full time it is. Chelsea nil, City 2. De Bruyne and Pep Guardiola. And Haaland celebrating with the City fans over there. Remember guys, tomorrow we will have Leicester City against Tottenham. Leicester City against Tottenham. And then on Tuesday, Champions League playoff games. Conference League playoff games. Wednesday as well. Some Champions League playoff games as well. On Thursday we'll have Europa League playoffs, whereas Conference League playoffs will be taking place on Thursday as well. Remember that European football will be starting as well. Now in terms of the resumption of Premier League, it will be from Saturday. The match which will be kicking off will be Brighton against Manchester United. Later it will be Crystal Palace against West Ham, Fulham against Leicester City, and Manchester City against Ipswich, Southampton against Nottingham Forest, Tottenham against Everton, and then later it will be Aston Villa against Arsenal. So we'll be doing Brighton and Manchester United, Aston Villa against Arsenal, and one of those games at the 3 p.m. kickoff. Then on Sunday we will be definitely doing another round of games. Bournemouth against Newcastle United, Wolves against Chelsea, Liverpool against Brentford, and that'll be it. So once again guys, I would like to thank each one and every one of you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. We're going to end this poll right here. And once again, thank you very much for tuning in guys. Have a nice one. Take care. Bye bye.